श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयम् नमामि भगवत्पादम् शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यम् केशवं बादरायणम् सूत्रभाष्यकृतो वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। गुकारस्त्वन्धकारो वै ऋकारस्तन्निवर्तकः अन्धकारनिरोधित्वात् गुरुरित्यभिधीयते। सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। अवस्थात्रयं किम् जाग्रत स्वप्न सुषुप्ति अवस्थाः जाग्रत अवस्था का श्रोत्रादि ज्ञानेन्द्रियाणि शब्दादि विषयैः च ज्ञायते इति यत्सा जागृत अवस्था स्थूल शरीर अभिमानी आत्मा विश्व इत्युच्यते। स्वप्नावस्था का इति चेत् जाग्रत अवस्थायां यद्दृष्टं यच्छ्रुतं तज्जनितवासनया निद्रा समये यः प्रपञ्चः प्रतीयते सा स्वप्नावस्था सूक्ष्म शरीर अभिमानी आत्मा तेजसः इति उच्यते। अतः सुषुप्ति अवस्था का अहं किम् अपि न जानामि सुखेन मया निद्रा अनुभूयते इति सुषुप्ति अवस्था कारण शरीर अभिमानी आत्मा प्राज्ञः इति उच्यते। Yesterday we have seen, student has asked, what is dream state? And Guruji has replied, Jagrat avasthayam, whatever. In Jagrat avastha, yad drushtam, yad shrutam, yad sparsham, yad ghranam, yad khaditam. So whatever activity we do in our Jagrat avastha, Anubhuyate, what we have experienced in our waking state, everything is stored. Manasisthitam. Manasisthitam, they are stored in our mind. And Nidra Samaya, when we go to sleep at that time, Janita Vasanaya, out of the stored impression, there is some impression they just created. Janita means it is born. And prapanchaha pratiyate. Prapanchaha means different word is appear in front of us. It is called sa swapna avastha. This is the name of swapna avastha. And we have seen in detail swapna avastha. In swapna avastha, there is a no gross body is involved. Only swapne, jiva is only bhokta. There is a no karta, there is a no doership in sleep. And whatever he experiences in dream is nothing but kalpitam. It is just imagination of that jiva. This is the individual imagination of jiva in our dream. And in dream, only two sharira are involved. One is because of ignorance, this subtle body, and another is sukshma sharira. So mind is involved, and we have seen one who identify with this subtle body, that Atma is called Taijasaha. That Atma Taijasaha iti uchyate. And in Mandukya Upanishad, they have given the name of this Atma in subtle body. One is called Antapragnaha, because what we are seeing in dream is our own inside our mind. That's why the name is called Antapragna. And another name is called Pravivikta book. Vivikta means Sukshma, book means Bhokte. One who enjoy the subtle, all whatever in imagination are called Pravivikta book. In dream, we cannot be karta. In dream, we are only bhokta. We are experiencer or enjoyer. That we have seen yesterday. Now last one is, what is the sleep? Atah sushupti avastha ka. Our student has asked, what is that sleeping state? So Guruji has described, aham kimapi na janami. Aham means myself, kimapi, anything na janami. I don't know anything. This is the experience in sleep. I don't know anything, but one thing is sukhena maya nidra anubhuyate. When we wake up, then everybody asks, how was the sleep? The answer is, I sleep happily. Sukhena means with happily, maya by me, nidra anubhuyate. I experience sleep happily. This is called sushupti avastha. In last one who identify with this subtle causal body, Karana Sharira, they have given the name of this consciousness, Atma, Pragya. This is called Pragya, Prakarshena Agya. One who doesn't know, totally ignorant, are called Pragna. So what happens in Sushupti Avastha? So I have written here, in sleep state. First one is, we don't have identification with our gross and subtle body. So first one, only we identify with our causal body only. This avastha is called sleep state. So there is no identifier. What is who are you? I am Naraha, Nari, I am educated, non-educated, nothing. So totally we are not identify ourselves with gross and subtle body. And if we cannot identify with our gross and subtle body, we don't have any type of experience. Because whatever experience we have in Jagrat or dream, because we identify with gross and subtle body, so in sleep, there is a no experience, total absence of all types of experience. There is a no single experience in dream. That's why we say it is a sound sleep. And according to Pujya Swami, it is sound, the sleep with sound, then it creates trouble for others. Only sleep should be sleep, not sound sleep with many noise. And again I have written, when I sleep at that time, I don't not aware of our even word also. Gross word is not front of us, even subtle. Dream word is not also. So three things are missing. First, total, we are not identify with gross and subtle body. We cannot identify even object also. And third one is, there is a no word, gross and subtle. And we are the knower of our ignorance. I don't know. So we are the knower of our ignorance is called Sushupti Avastha. And what happens in Sushupti Avastha? Because in waking state, we don't know who am I. So we always think ourselves, I don't know this, I don't know this, I have such limitation, I am helpless. This all, our confusion, our conflicts are always available in our mind. They are always sitting in our mind. This is called waking state. So in waking state, our mind is full of some worries, some problems, some confusion, conflict, and many things. Lots of, when in sleep, here it should not be sleep, it should be in dream. When we identify with subtle body, at that time we see a different type of dream during Sapnavastha. But what happened in sleep? So I have written, in sleep, there is a no identification with both body. So there are no experience, and there is, if no experience, then we forget the limitation of both bodies. So if any physical level is any pain at physical level, in sleep we don't know. If in mental level, there are lots of worries, anxiety, confusion, conflicts, everything, but it all are absent where? In sleep. And if we go to sleep, we are totally unaware of time and space. Because sometimes, generally people are not traveling much, but who are traveling a lot, no? So when sometimes eyes open in the morning, at that time I think, where are I? Where are I? I am not in my place, then where I should be? Means we totally forget. So at that time, we forget totally place also, and we don't know how much time we go to sleep. Oh, that much time I went to sleep. We always ask, means we are unaware of both time and place. This is called pralaya. While in pralaya, total resolution is called pralaya. In pralaya, totally we are unaware of time and place. It's called pralaya, really speaking. So when Bhagavan resolved everything, so whole everything means world, all people are resolved. At that time also there is a no time, there is a no place. So this is every time sleep is called Nitya Pralaya in our Shastra. When we are go to sleep, it is called Nitya Pralaya. And what is our feeling while we are go to sleep? We don't know at that time, but when we get up, when we wake up, then we say, Aham kim api na janami. In sleep, I don't know anything. For same repetition, Maya sukhena nidra anubhuyate. I experience sleep very happily. And this is the quotation of Kaivalya Upanishad. Sushupti kale, at the time of sleep, sakale viline, everything is resolved and everything because tamo abhibhuta, everything is predominant of tamo guna, nothing is there. And then we say sukha rupam eti, then we feel I am in happiness. I feel happiness in sleep. Reason is we are totally unaware of our sthul and sukshma sharira. That's why we are happy. In the Mandukya, they have given this yatra suptaha na kanchana kamam kamayate na kanchan swapnam pashyati tat sushuptam. So what is the definition of sushupti? So it is given in Mandukya. Yatra avasthayam, in which state, suptaha, one who is going to sleeper, one who is going to sleep, na kanchan kamam kamayate. So when we are awake, always there is some or another desire in our mind. But in sleep, kamam, kanchan kamam, even single desire cannot be desired by us. Kanchana kamam na kamayate. This is talk about waking state. Even na kanchan swapna pashyati. In dream, we are used to see a different type of dream. But in sleep, we cannot able to see any type of dream. That condition, that state is called sushupta. According to Shastra, this is called sushupta. And I have just given, so I have just compared what is happening in waking state, what is happening in dream, and what is the sleep state. So I have written here, in waking state, Atmanaha Agnanaha, we always have the ignorance of ourselves. Aham Sarva Vyapaka, we don't know. That's why we always feel Aham, there are many limitations in me. And to fulfill the limitation, we keep on doing different type of action. Same what I have shown. So by birth, we are Agnani. Because of this Agnanam, we desire a lot, Kama. If I fulfill this, I will be happy. If I have this object with me, I will be happy. So they start desiring. And only desire doesn't work, then that person has to perform different type of karma. Then while performing karma, that person come across very difficult case. Even in spite of performing many karma, that person cannot able to achieve whatever happiness we would like to achieve. So this give despair is always give hurt also. So in waking state, our mind is to all time working. This too, I would like to this too. Then this mind is tired in waking state. If we are not aware, starts keep on thinking, and at last it is a tired. That's why we love sleep, because whole time in mind there are many worries, anxiety, confusion, all are sitting in waking state. And another more thing, in waking state, this is a Dvaita. Myself is different, whole Jagat is different. It is called Dvaita. Here Dvaita is not two. Dvaita means myself plus other. Everything is called Dvaita. Generally people say Dvaita means two. But in Shastra, Dvaita means one plus many. Because I myself is separate and whole world is front of us, is called Dvaita. So in waking state, it is a Dvaitam, and our mind is full of granthis, confusion. And again, if we have dream, so dream also, sometimes we have series of dream, one by one keep on coming, and we have heard many times, today I had lots of dreams, so I can not able to peacefully sleep peaceful. So even dreams can create a hurdle for happily sleep. So that's why dream state, there are many dreams also, series of dream also, and there are nightmare also. This whole nightmares a dream also, even after wake up is okay, we say this everything is not real, but in dream we are not comfortable. That's why dream state has also duality. Dvaitam is also in dream state, Dvaitam is also in waking state. But what happens in Nidra? So it says in Nidra, so in sleep, what we are tired, we are concluded many negative things about us, everything is resolved. Because there is a no identify with Sthula and Sukshma Sharira. So even we think ourselves, I am tired, I am a loser, I have many complexes. Every notions are just go when we go to sleep. So there is a no Dvaitam. That's why we always feel happiness inside the sleep. So where would we in the sleep? Where we would be? Actually, it says we are always with our own Swarupa. In sleep, we are with our own Swarupa. Our own Swarupa means Satchidananda, all pervaded consciousness. We become one with that. But that we don't know. Because subtle body is not available, so we don't know. So there is a no vritti gnana, so we always feel happiness in sleep. Our real nature we feel in sleep is Ananda Swarupa. And what is the reason? Non-duality. Advaitam, when we go to sleep, there is Advaitam. Yeah, while both other states are Dvaitam. So here Advaitam. Advaitam come even yesterday I told by two ways. One is by Nidra and another we can go by Samadhi. Maybe Nirvikalpa or Savikalpa, not Savikalpa, Nirvikalpa. So we can go in state of Samadhi, but when Samadhi breaks up, again we come into duality only. While our Shastra says, right now also, if we understand properly, so we are Samadhi only. So that's why we feel always happiness inside the sleep. And in Mandukya Upanishad, they have described what is the state of sleep. So they have given, there are many names in sleep. There are the name of this Atma. They say, Sushupti Sthanaha Eki Bhuta. In sleep, Eki Bhuta means all world, gross and subtle body all are in undifferentiated form in Sushupti. So Eki Bhuta. So again this word Ekaha means one. But this here all word three, this all word which are in Dvaitam, even our both Sthul and Sukshma Sharira, they as though they are everything separate. But in dream, which are not one, it becomes one. It's called Eki. So like in Panchikaranam, no, I say Pancha, all Pancha Mahabhuta has their own separate existence. But they made into one, which are different five, but they made into one. At that time in Sanskritam, there is a one pratyaya is added, is called Chvi pratyaya. In there is not Chvi, there is only Ikara. So in Pancha, when E is added, then it is called Panchi. Means which are not five separate, but now they have made it one. Same way, there is a one word is called Shukli Karoti. It is very classical example. Shukli Karoti. Shukla, we know the meaning is white, which are not bright, but now they have made in bright is called E Pratyaya. Shukli. Same way, Panchi, Eki. This Pratyaya has been used, which are not there. They have made into one is called E Pratyaya. Same way here, these all words are different, all organs are different, they have made it undifferentiated. It's called Eki Bhuta in the form of one. Bhuta means one in the form of Eki means one. In deep sleep, what would be the name of Atma? As they say, Pragnana Gana. The meaning of Pragnana Gana means undifferentiated. All our thoughts, vritti means thoughts, all our thoughts totally are resolved. That's why we have no problem. We used to love even sleeping pills because in sleep we are always happy. Anandamaya. Because when we are awake, at that time, our mind is always have many type of problem. Suppose we say, what I say, confusion. But when we go to sleep, all complexes, all confusion are gone. There is no sense of limitation. Even we don't know I am limited by this body. So all limitation has gone. So what we feel? Always ananda. We feel limitation, that's why we are unhappy. So our real nature is we are unlimited, we are all pervading. So when we experience at that time, it's called Anandamaya. We feel Ananda. I have just quoted this from Chandogya Upanishad. Yad alpam tat martyam. Whatever limited in this world is everything is subject to die, subject to death. But your Bhuma, which one is all pervading, is always give Sukha. That's Sukha. And at that time, the name of Atma is called Ananda Bhuk, the enjoyer of Ananda in sleep. Ananda Bhuk, Sukhena Nidra Anubhayate. This I have enjoyed the sleep happily is called Ananda Bhuk. Pragnaha, the name of Atma who identify oneself with Karana Sharir. Actually sleep we identify ourselves with Karan Sharira. That's why it's called Pragnaha, Prakarshena Agnaha, totally ignorant. Andaha, Ananda Bhavati. In sleep, if somebody blind person is going to sleep, he forgot, he used to forget, I am blind or I am not blind. Even Raja, not become a remain Raja inside the sleep, Pragnaha, Prakarshanena Agnaha. And last name is given in Mandukya is called Cheto Mukha. Mukha is not like our face, but Mukha we can say is the gateway. Cheto means conscious. So it's a gateway. The Shastra says if we go to sleep, immediately we started dreaming. So now to see a dream, we have to go for what? The sleeping state. So from Waker means in Jagrat Avastha, first we have to go in sleep, then only we can have dream. Same way, from dream, if we would like to come out, Jagrat Avastha, so that dreamer who is dreaming, first that person again has go to sleep, and from sleep only he can come for Jagrat Avastha. So this Sushupti Avastha is called gateway. Even from dream, we have to enter in Sushupti, then dream. Even for Jagrat, we have to go to sleep, and then become Jagrat. So this is called Sushupti Avastha, Sushupti Sthanam. And we have to remember Avasthatraya Sakshi. Why this all states has been described here. So there are three avastha, Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti. This is Jagrat, Swapna, and Sushupti. This Atma, one who is sitting inside, is a Jivatma. Let me write even not Jivatma, but as a Chaitanya Tattva. He is available in Jagrat also. This Chaitanya Tattva is available in Swapna also, and is available in sleep also, deep sleep. Everywhere it is available. Without its availability, any state cannot possible. But still, it is not involved. It is remain as a witness of all three avastha. That's why it's called Sakshi of all three. Is a witness of three. And why they say, suppose I have again defined Swarupam means Navya Vicharati. In Jagrata Avastha, if child is born and it starts crying, if our real nature is whatever we experience, if our real nature, then child should be crying for all the time because it's all Swarupa. But it is not our Swarupa, so we can laugh also, we can smile also, we can cry also. So all states keep on changing, but I remain the same. In Jagrat Avastha also, I am is there. In Swapna also, because of me, Swapna possible. And because of me, Sushupti possible. I am untouched with all three Avastha. That is Atma. These all Avastha are also Mithya. Again, we have to remember Atma Satyaha Tad Anyat Sarvam Mithya. And then he asked, what is the Atma? The definition is Sthula Sukshma Karan Sharirat Vyatiriktaha means three Sharira is Mithya. Again, Avasthatraya Sakshi means these Avastha are also not real, they are also Mithya. Atma being Sakshi is a Satya. That's why this all Avastha has been described. Again, I would like to tell, Sakshi, we have to tell, having kept all three avastha keep in view, but without is called Sakshya. These all avastha are called Sakshya, but without Sakshya, there is no Sakshi. Always relationship. When we say this is the father, when Putra or Putri is available, If there is no Putra and Putri, how can we say this is father? Same we say Sakshi. So relationship with Sakshi is what we are seeing something. But if Sakshi are not there, then we need not to give the name Sakshi. Then what is the name of that consciousness? It is called Turiya. So that's why some people say, I would like to go in Turiya. Need not to go like Turiya, you are Turiya. There is no separate experience for Turiya. Each and every experience which we are experiencing, because of which we are experiencing, that is Turiyam, that is myself. Other, they are coming and they will agama and all are apayina. But one who remain as it is, this is myself, this is Turiya. And if there are Sakshya, then we use as a Sakshya, nothing else. So here, 3 avasthas are also finished. Now will come Panchakosha. Because again I have mentioned, this is the main sentence, Tattvabodha-17 kaha, then Atma Satya tadanyat sarvam mithya, then again Atma kaha, then he says Stula Sukshma Karan Sharirat Vyatiriktah, Avasthatraya Sakshi also we have seen. Now remaining is Panchakoshatita. So this Panchakoshatita, now it is described by a teacher. Panchakoshaha ke Annamayaha Pranamayaha Manomayaha Vijnanamayaha Anandamayaha cha iti Annamayah kaha Annaraseneva bhutva Annarasena eva vrittim prapya Annarupam pruthivyam Yad viliyate Tat annamayah koshaha Sthula shariram. Now student has asked Panchakoshaha ke. What are these? Panchakosha. The list has been given. Annamayaha, Pranamayaha, Manomayaha, Vijnanamayaha, Anandamayaha. Again, we have to remember the kosha is not literally kosha, but a layer where we are committed mistakes. It's called kosha. So I think I must have kept it. So Panchakoshaha means kosha, a place of mistakes. Consider oneself as a annamaya sthula sharira. That's why it's called kosha. Again we committed mistake. I am hungry. Hungry is not Atma. I am means Atma, but when we say I am hungry, so this hungry belongs to hunger and thirst, belongs to prana. So we consider ourselves with prana. Same way, if we say I am sukhi dukhi, we identify ourselves with mind. If we say nobody can take decision like me, so we are identify ourselves with buddhi. And there are different type of experience. Sometimes we are happy, little bit less, sometimes more. All are called Anandamaya. So these all are, and we think what we are experiencing in our mind, happiness, this is me. Always we have to remember, when we experience something, we cannot be that. Experiencer is always different from experience. Anubhav karta is different from anubhav. Suppose I have experienced heat, then heat is different, and myself who is experiencing heat is different. So this is also very good sentence to be remembered. One sentence I have told, aham mamana bhavati. Whatever is mine, that I cannot become that. One sentence, drashta drashyamna bhavati, is second. We cannot be seen, seer cannot be seen. And third one is experiencer cannot become experienced. Both are always different. And people would like to experience in samadhi, people would like to experience definitely takes place, but it doesn't mean we are that. Whatever we experience, good, bad, everything is separate from us. Our real nature, we can never experience. This can heat, fire can experience heat. It cannot experience because heat is its own swarupa. Even our ocean cannot experience salty. It itself is salty. Same way, our own nature is Satchidanand Rupa, it will come. Need not to experience. We are that. So if we say, I am experiencing something, then you are not that. Anything we experience, we cannot be that because experience is always different from experienced, whatever we experience. So we experience Annamaya. This Sthul Sharir we can experience. We experience Pranamaya, Anulom Vilom, Kapal Bhati, everything. Bastika, everything if we can experience, so we are not Pranamaya. If we experience Sukha Dukha in mind, so we are not Manomaya. If we experience, oh, I am the best, who takes best decision. This is, if I experience I am the best, taking best decision, then we are not Vijnanmaya. And somebody comes and we feel enjoy in somebody presence, if we feel ananda, enjoyment, then this is not us. Because whatever we experience, even ananda, if we experience, it cannot be us. Because experience is not equal to experiencer. This is the equation one has to remember. So now, Panchakosha is mentioned. Now, in between, which one is Annamaya Koshaha? So, Annamaya Kaha. So, teacher has replied, Anna Rasena Eva Bhutva, having become out of Anna Rasa only, maintained by Anna Raseneva Ruddhim Prapya. Whenever this Sharira is in womb, suppose in mother's womb, it always in form of Anna Rasa only. Because whatever mother has eaten, it always nourished the child inside the baby, fetus. So Anna Raseneva Bhutva, and we are come out, now we have become mature, but how we can sustain our body, Anna Raseneva, through the juice of Anna. Here juice means different type of hormones are coming inside our stomach. Ruddhim Prapya, we are grown, and when this body will die at the time, Anna Rupa Prithvivyam Viliyate. This whole body is resolved in Prithvi. Prithvi is nothing but in the form of Annamaya. That is called Annamaya Kosha, is equal to Sthul Sharira. So we see Sthul Sharira in different aspects, nothing else. Sthula Sharira only. So if we see here, so Annamaya. So I have written that there is a Anna plus Maya Shabda. No? This Maya have two meanings. One is here, one is here. The meaning of Maya we can take as a in the sense of abundance, athva prachuryarthi. When there is too much, at that time also we can use Maya. I have given the One example, Jalamayam Gramam. If in rainy season there are a lot of rain, then we see satellite picture. Whole village is full of water. At that time also, this Maya we can use is abundance. When too much thing, Jalamayam Gram. That is the one meaning of Maya. And another meaning of Maya means Mayat is a pratyaya, ta is called itta letter in Panini language. Ta will go, only Maya will read. Same way in Chvi pratyaya. Actually, Chva plus E. The Chva will go, only E will remain. This is all in Panini Sutra. But here, Mayat, this ta will go, Maya will remain. The meaning of Maya means Vikararthe Mayat. The meaning of Vikara means modification. This body is not made up of Anna. Our body is made up of the rasa of Anna, essence of food. So here there is no chapati rice. When we eat chapati, then all different type of hormones comes, like glucose, sucrose, fructose, many type of enzymes comes. They separate even carbohydrates. This is called Annamaya, Anna Rasa. Otherwise, Pujya Swamiji used to say, because they are eating idli every day, so everywhere should be idli. Idli is not we can able to see. We see only this body, because if we eat idli, when stomach identify, there is something is protein also, something is carbohydrate also. According to all enzymes comes, they digest carbohydrate as well as protein, because urad dal is protein, this rice is carbohydrate, and then it goes to all over the body. That's why it's called Anna Raseneva Bhutva. This physical body is become of what? Anna Rasa. So in Taittiriya Upanishad it comes. Yeah. In Taittiriya Upanishad, Akashat Vayu, Vayu Agnehe, Agne Afaf Adya Prithvi Prithivyam Aushadayah, Aushadibhyo Annam, Annat Purushaha, Sa Eva Purusho Anna Rasamaya. We all are Anna Rasamaya. We are the modification of the essence of the food. It's called Anna Rasa. Anna Rasamaya Eva Putva. So we come into this existence by the essence of food, what mother has taken. And they nourish us, the fetus inside, essential form. Annam is eaten by the parents and it's the cause of our conceived. So it is this physical body starts from fetus, Annarasa. Then even inside the fetus, mother nourish. That's why always we used to say, mother has to be careful. Then she should eat this, she should eat this, otherwise this baby will affect. So there are our elderly lady, they never allowed to eat something. She should not eat like this, because whatever we eat, it affects us. So here, whether you don't know, but here there are a shepherd community. What we say is Rabari, this Mali Benola. All mothers, they used to chew tamaku from young age, and then they have baby. So whenever this baby come out, she cannot take food. Baby cannot take food without tamaku, because it's already all over the body in this baby, small baby. So sometimes we ask why she is crying, give something. So her mother said, no, she needs tobacco. First she will eat little bit tobacco, then she feed. She takes little bit tobacco, then she starts eating. Because Annamaya Bhutva, this tobacco all over the body in that way. It's like that mother has to be careful, because whatever we eat, it affects the baby inside the fetus. So Anna Rasena Vrudzva, Bhutva means coming into being, conceived. Then Anna Rasena Eva Vruddhim Prapya. So even inside the fetus also, even outside of the fetus, both whatever we are eating, it's again converted by enzyme, different type of minerals, and it goes to our all over the part. So anna rasena eva vriddhim prapya. So fetus grows because of the food eaten by mother, and even after birth also, this body grows because of the food and sustained also because of food. So they say annam is equal to food. What is the food in Sanskrit? Milk. What we say, food. So whatever we eat, it should be annam only. They say that's why it's annam. That's why we give the emphasis to eat annam. Meal. What is the Sanskrit of meal? M-E-A-L. What is called? Whatever our meal is annam only. Bhojanam. Meal means bhojanam. So our bhojanam should be anna only. No vegetarian. That's why they say only anna. Means all herbs. In Taittiriya Upanishad also, Aushadibhyonnam annad purusha. And when we die, this body will die. So anna rupa prithvivyam yat viliyate. This annamaya sharira, sthula body is resolved where in Mother Earth. And Mother Earth is nothing, but it also in the form of food only. Because whatever we have, these grains out of Prithvi only. That's why Anna Rupam Prithvivyam Yat Viliyate, that is called Sthula Sharira. So what is the definition of Annamaya or Sthula Sharira? Anna Raseneva Bhutva, Anna Raseneva Vriddhim Prapya, and Anna Rupa Prithviyam Yat Viliyate, Tat Annamaya. In this Annamaya Kosha, we used to claim this. I am this body. This is called Kosha. If we say, I am fat, again, fat, I am slim, I am dark, I have fair skin, all are called Kosha. Where we are committing mistake, are Kosha. And one more thing I would like to share with you is that whatever we eat, it affects us. Whatever we drink, it affects us. What I have shared in previous class, so that I would like to share with you. I think I have shared, no? Yes, I have shared. I don't. In Gita class, I think we have shared. We have this seen or not, I don't know. So, Ashitam Annam Treda Vidiyate. Whatever we have eaten, Ashitam means eaten, Annam means food, Treda. In three way, Vidiyate is divided in three. Treda Vidiyate. First one is called grossest, another is called medium, and third one is called subtlest, most subtle. So the gross part of this annam will go out in the form of stool. It's called purisham. It will go out from our body in the form of stool. Madhyam part, what we will eat, it convert into meat, mamsa. And what we have eaten, there is also subtle part, most subtle. Honest means is the most subtle. It affects our mind. So that's why whatever we eat, it affects our mind. If we eat sattvic food, it makes our mind sattvic. If we eat rajoguna food, so whatever generally we are eating, no, is all rajoguna. Suppose pakoda, rajoguna. If stuffed parotha, rajoguna. Almost everything what we are eating is rajoguna. Sattva guna means fruit, milk, everything considered as a sattva guna. And tamo guna, all non-vegetarians are considered as a tamo guna. So if we eat, our mind become like that. So ashitam annam treda vidhiyate. Same way ashitam water, pitam water, pitam. So apaha pitaha, whatever we drink, water is also divided in three. It's also one is called sthavishtaha, second is madhyamaha, and third one is anishta. This grossest part of our water will come out in the form of urine outside the body. Madhyama part, what we have drink, converts into blood. That's why they say it's lot of water, so our blood remain thin. And anishtaha part, it affects our prana. So if we keep on drinking water, that's why I told that story, Uddalak and Shvetaketu. So he keep on drinking water, that's why his prana sustain. So water helps to sustain our prana in subtle way. And last one is what we are eating, oily food. Has gone somewhere. Poor thing. Gone somewhere. So ashitam grutam. They say ashitam agnihi. Where it would be. Next time I will show it was there. Apaha must be somewhere here. No. Must have gone up. Disappear. So whatever we take, say oily, particularly ghee, even oil, it also affects us. No, anyway. But subtlest, it affects our vacha. One is for helpful for marrow, bone marrow, and one is I forgot. So it's also effect. So we should not totally avoid. That's why Ayurveda always say you drink ghee. You use ghee because ghee is very helpful. But detail, Monday. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Hari Om. Any question?